get my crosshair so I can tell where I'm at. Okay, now I've got this thing fast forwarded. Remember, here's the week we were looking at. Here's the single down day. Now we're going to really zoom in here and take a look at this one area of the chart. If I can get myself situated. Okay, here we go. Now remember, what are we looking at? Number one, we're looking at hindsight. And number two, we're looking at pattern. Hindsight and pattern. So as we see the market moving up, this is an hourly bar. Here's a Sunday break, so the market pops up, starts trading down. Well, if you've listened to my material for any length of time, you know that this is what? It's a flag. What is a flag? A flag is what happens when the market is moving into support or resistance. Remember what we just talked about. If the market is moving up and it stops going up, where's it going to go? It's going to go down, but it's going to try and go down to support. Well, you can see here that the market just doesn't quite make it and does what? Starts moving back up again. Now you can see here that as it starts moving up, the market is forming these little things in here called pennants. Pennants are, and the last one's a triangle rather, but pennants are another sign or another pattern that indicates that the market is going to continue. Why is that? Well, if we really focus in on a couple of these areas, sorry about that, what you're seeing is, look, the market can't break through what? Support. It can't break through what? Support. Then it comes up, starts going down. Where's it going to head to? It's going to head down to support. It's going to head down to support. Why are these support? Because these prices were too low. How do we know they're too low? Because price moved up. Once we see this pattern start to develop, this staircase pattern where the market is moving up, goes sideways a little bit up like this, we'll probably see the market make the same type of move down. So the area that we need to be concerned about is when the market gets near support, which means during all of this other trading, all these different hours in here, we don't even need to be concerned about the market. So even as a day trader, I can simply come in when the market gets down to this level. I can just draw a line across my chart, figure out where that price is, and then I can make my decision. So really, when the market finally gets over here, I'm now in a place where I can make a decision. So I can use some of my other tools to analyze the market. You can see here, the market is trading at Fibonacci level. You can see that from here, the market is trading at a Fibonacci level. I know it's crowded, I know it's hard to see, but here's the overlap. Okay, let me just draw this in really, really fast. Here's the move up that I'm looking at. Here's the 32%. Here's the move up I'm looking at. Here's the 68%. We've got overlap right there, what some people call a cluster of Fibonacci. Okay, so we have a reason to now look at the market, right? Now if you're looking to trade, what are some key points? Well, how do I know that the market is probably going to go up? Well, because it breaks through resistance, right? Why is something resistance? Because this price was too high. So how do we go back and tell that it was resistance? If we go back and look at our daily bar for this run up, we see the price moving down. We have a reason to get in. We look for price to break out. We can take a trade. Okay, now this is really pushing 40 minutes here, so let me wrap this up. What I've just done for you is walk you through the step-by-step analysis for getting a game plan and making a trade. So let's now take a look and talk about some real numbers for the upcoming month and the upcoming week. Okay, resistance at this point is going to be based on the high here for last month. Support is going to be based on the low for last month here. Okay, so these two areas are what we're going to need to keep our eye on as we move forward. Okay, so let's go to the weekly bar. Now, as we see in our weekly bar, we're expecting the high and low here to also act as support and resistance. Because you can see last month, look at the high. Look at what happened to price. It got right up to the high. Remember, this was too high. So price went down. And this week again, price popped up here. It was too high. It went down. This price here, what happened? Too low. So for next week, here's what we're looking for. We're looking for the low here, which is 96.75.